A silent crisis may be building in the United States, and it is affecting all of the Indians in a big way. No official announcement, no policy change, but across cities, a pattern is emerging. Many Indians say that finding a house is no longer easy, even when they have jobs, the stable ones, valid visas, and enough money. So, what is really happening? Well, let me explain it to you. So, first imagine you move to the US for work or maybe for studies. You have your documents ready, your finances are sorted, and you apply for a house and then get rejected. Then it happens again, and no clear reason, just a simple no. For many Indian students and professionals, this is now the reality of housing in the United States. There is a growing talk about what someone called as the unofficial filter in the rental markets. These are not written in the rules, but patterns seem that they may be shaping the decisions of the Americans towards the Indians. Landlord may be looking for a visa type, credit history, or job stability before even choosing the tenants. And this is where the challenge begins. Most new Indian migrants, especially the students on H-1B visa workers, they do not have a long US credit history, which is normal. They may also be seen as temporary residents, and this makes them appear risky in the eyes of the landlords. Now look at the bigger picture. The United States has nearly 4.5 million people of Indian origin. Every year, over 2 lakh Indian students arrive in the US. Add to that thousands of skilled workers, and this creates strong demand of housing, be it buying or renting, but the supply is limited. In many cities, rental vacancy rates are below 6%, and that means more people are looking for just homes that there are houses available. And that high demand, landlord becomes more selective. Reports suggest that some landlords prefer tenants with the permanent residency or a long-term visa, and many expect credit score above 700 and a stable US income record. For the new immigrants, this becomes a major barrier. Some renters say that they are being asked to pay higher security deposits, and some of them 2 to 3 times of the monthly rent. Others ask for a local guarantor, something that's not easy for the newcomers. And now this raises an important question. Well, it is only about financial safety, or it is that there are some indirect filtering towards Indians? Well, there is no official proof or discrimination, but the repeated rejections faced by a specific group are raising concerns. Some believe that these filters may be quietly pushing Indians out of the housing market, and that impact could go beyond just the housing. So if the skilled workers and the students struggle to find accommodation, they may think that staying in the US is not worth it. In that sense, housing challenges could actually indirectly influence Indian or maybe the foreign workers in general for making this decision. However, there is another side to the story. Experts say that the US housing market is under pressure. Rising interest rates, fewer new homes, and high property prices have made things difficult for all the renters and not just the Indians. Landlords may be simply choosing tenants who appear financially secure and in such uncertain market. There are also practical issues behind it, by the way. New immigrants also lack credit history, rental records, or the local references, so that the cultural differences and unfamiliarity with the system can also make the process harder for them. So the reality is complex. It is not entirely driven just because of the racial discrimination. It may not be a clear case of refusal based on just the nationality, but the challenge faced by the Indians is real, and they appear to be growing. For many Americans, this American dreams cannot be with unexpected questions. You have the job, you have the money, but you cannot find the home. Until that question has a clear answer, this silent struggle will continue to grow.